Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. Before I sent the RX100 Mark V from Sony back, I wanted to show you a comparison with the Panasonic LX10, which you just see me unbox and do initial impressions. They're very comparable in size, as you could see. Very comparable, actually. I'm not even sure. I guess the RX100 is smaller by a smidgen, but that's probably namely accounted for by the fact that the Panasonic is an f1.4 lens and the Sony RX100 is only an f1.8. So you get 2/3 of a stop more speed on the Panasonic LX10. And really, I mean, these cameras are pretty much the same size. Like, you're not really getting much smaller. I think really it might be the body might be thicker this way on the Panasonic by just a smidge, and the lens is probably just a tad bigger. But it's also got, the Panasonic has this really nice aperture ring with the protruding finger holds on it, which I think is nicer too. I mean, really, they're both extremely pocketable cameras. They both fit right in your hands. They both will go into a pant pocket, a coat pocket, even a shirt pocket. They both shoot 4K. They both have a very similar lens, 24-70 on the Sony, a little bit longer, 24-72 on the LX10. The LX10 has the advantage both in a little bit of additional length, and it's faster. It's 2/3 of a stop faster at f1.4, so advantage Panasonic there. They're pretty comparable as far as features. They both have the 1-inch sensor, 20 megapixels. They both are very good for image quality and for video. The biggest differences here is going to be some small advantages in the lens, and maybe not so small when you consider the f1.4. That's a big thing over the RX100 Mark V. And then the other huge advantage, which to me is the deal killer, is the Sony's MSRP is $999. The MSRP on the LX10, the Panasonic, is $649 or $699. So $300, maybe $350. I'll put the link below. You can check out the current pricing for them. I have seen the Sony on sale, but then the Panasonic will go on sale eventually too. But I don't think the Sony's ever come down less than $900, and that I don't even think is on right now. So, you're saving $300 for the Panasonic, and you're getting a faster lens, f1.4 versus f1.8. That's 2/3 of a stop. And you're getting a tad longer lens. Granted, it's not a lot, but hey, it's a little bit longer. So for me, and I actually, you know what? I think I like the build quality on the Panasonic better. I also like that you got the second control dial back here. You got this control dial here. On the Sony, you just don't have that. You got a mode dial. The Panasonic's got a mode dial and a control dial. So better for manual controls. They both have the pop-up screen. So you've got the pop-up screen on the Panasonic LX10, the pop-up screen on the RX100 Mark V. No real advantage one way or the other there. But I would give the nod for fit and finish to the LX10, especially because it has this little grip for your fingers in the front, which makes all the difference. The Sony doesn't. It's harder to hold. You're going to drop the Sony easier than you're going to drop the Panasonic. And the price, I mean, come on, like let's be realistic here. If you're looking at two cameras that are virtually do mostly the same thing, and there's a $300 price difference, one's $1,000 and one's $700, and the less expensive camera has a better fit and finish and a faster lens, which one are you going to buy? To me, it was a no-brainer. I'm loving the Panasonic. I did really like the Sony RX100 Mark V, but for a $300 price difference and what I consider to be better fit and finish and better ergonomics and a faster lens, I mean, that's just a fact, a faster lens, I'm going to go LX10. What do you guys think? Is there a reason you would buy the RX100 Mark V over the LX10? Do you think whatever that reason is worth the extra $300 or more dollars? Do you have either of these cameras? Have you shot with either of these cameras? Let me know in the comments below. Let's discuss it a bit. But thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.